Well, welcome to Alan's Day. We're doing sort of a shop walk here. We've got, what we have is our gooseneck adapter. We've got a couple of videos out there, not very good. Someday we're going to put a better video together. But we've got a gooseneck adapter that's almost ready for shipping here. We've just got everything roughed in, put on the pallet here. We've got to finish tying it up, so gooseneck adapter. This is a product line that we put together, and it is to convert your 10,000 GVW bumper pull trailer into a gooseneck. This gooseneck assembly, shipping weight on here is approximately 850 pounds. That seems like a lot of weight to be putting in on your, adding on to your bumper pull trailer, but you got to remember that now that you've converted this over to a gooseneck, you have the capabilities to add a lot more pin weight to it, so that will offset the weight of the unit. What the biggest factor is going to be, you're going to be able to tow down the road, in my opinion, a whole lot safer. For me and bumper pull trailers scare the hell out of me. Not too long ago, I got into a death wobble on a 3/4 ton pickup truck with a bumper pull trailer behind me. Never want to happen that again, so I stay away from bumper pulls as much as possible. And we're going with the goosenecks here. We switched some of our trailers over to the goosenecks. Just to show you a little bit some of the features that we have on here, we've got a Bulldog gooseneck hitch on here, which is very heavily overrated for what you need on here. This is a 25,000 pound with a 7,000 pound weight on there, which you will never put on there with the setup we have here. So like I said, this is recommended for and designed for a 10,000 GVW bumper pull to make the conversion. So we've got the Bulldog on the front here. We've got our Breakaway system already set up on here. And that Breakaway system is set all the way, going all the way, the wires are just run through here, and we've got our battery for our Breakaway right down into here. So we have that set up. Also the wiring, we have it all pre-wired. That we've got a cord here. They got this tied down here now, but you'll plug into here with this cord, and this will plug into the bed of your truck so that you're all set up for hooking up to plug in. Lights. With these lights on here and some of the electrical, we take and test all the units before we ship those out. We've got our electrical test box here. We plug this into here, and we go through and we check this, and then we put the trailer plug into here, and right now we got it set for the tail lights. So we've got the 12 tail light circuit here, and on the running light circuit, this is where we have the bottom lights hooked on right here. So that's right there. You got your bottom lights hooked up. So just a little extra feature that we have on here. Is the electrical is all set up and ready to go. So we tried to think of all the different things that we'd want to have on here, and some of the lighting came up on the list is what we had. We've also got reflective tape on here, on the sides here. And we also have tie down areas on here where you can tie off to the side of here. You can hook a jack strap into here. You've got the capabilities to utilize this top deck on here, and you can tie onto here. And there again, with everything forward, you're utilizing the capabilities of the gooseneck on there. So you can load up a little heavier on the front end. Just make sure that you don't overdo it, and you know what your truck can handle. Some of the other features on here, we've got the heavy duty safety chains welded on here. And coming around to the back side here, we've got a extra storage area in here. Whatever you want to utilize that area for, it's either batteries or LP tanks. There's no provisions for mounts or in there. That's something you'll have to come up with for whatever you want to do. And right there, we've got on the website, we've got some information on there also as far as this unit here. Also part of the wiring system on here, this is where you would plug in your existing bumper pull trailer wiring. You would plug into here, and then we have our extension cord going to the front. One thing we don't have is a real in-depth install video on how this goes together. That's something we'll get at some particular point, but just to give you the basics on here of how to install this. You want to get this gooseneck as tight to the trailer as possible when you hook this on here, just to shorten that distance of leverage pulling up. And when you set it up, you want to set this up slightly downhill a little bit, so that when you load this up completely, everything's loaded up, that's sitting level. And the way you do that is, we've got this assembly right here. This is on a series of adjustable holes that you hook your ball of your bumper pull here, and you can move this hole pattern back, and you can move this up and down, and that will adjust the tip that you're going to put on there. Also, we got a series of holes on here for mounting onto your existing A-frame on the trailer. Typically it's the 2x6 tubing is what these bolt onto, or the 2x5 tubing. And some of the components that are packaged up and put in here, let's just dig through the box here a little bit. Here's the jack that goes right on the front. That way you have I think this is a 5,000 pound. It's the heaviest one we could get, the Bulldog jack to go on the front. And you also still have the capabilities to keep your existing bumper pull jack. We got some mounting brackets here. These are the important part of the whole project, and they're tied down here right now. They got them screwed down to the pallet here, but this is the reinforcement tube for your A-frame, so that when you put that extra load on there, you're not stressing out your A-frame as much. So you've got this goes on the bottom side of the A-frame. Currently it's upside down. We've got our hanger brackets here. This is set up right now for a 2x6 tubing, where this will go over the existing rail, and that will clamp this tube in place. Right here is the mounting bracket that goes on the sides of your A-frame, and this is all set up right now with grade 8 bolts. This all just clamps right onto the side of your A-frame. These two center holes are for a 2x5, and then these outside ones are for the 2x6s. And what else? We got in the box here. We've got our mounting brackets to go on the sides. And this is where we've got a little bit of flexibility. Right now there's, you can see that there's shims. There's some shims right here, or bushings. And that'll allow you to put this bracket either like this, or like this on this side, or flip it this way. So you have 4 different options on how you can mount onto this channel here, which will be able to move this bracket different directions so that you can get this pushed back as far as you can to the trailer. So we've got a couple of these in the box. Here we go. These are some brackets here that these bolt onto the sides, and this will for your battery support brackets. So we tried to think of everything that you needed to get this set up on there, but bottom line, when it comes to hooking this up, just gonna have to use a whole lot of common sense, and it'll go together pretty well for you. So thanks for coming along with this shop walk on this Gooseneck adapter. Like I said, at some point we've got to get an install video put together on these adapters on how to set these up. But here's what you get when we ship this out. So we got this one that's they're almost ready, but I got all their packaging tore apart on there, and all the guys will have to package it up. We've got to finish banding and shrink wrapping and putting the bolts and stuff on there. And then we've got another one over there that just got ordered. We got to get that one prepped and ready to go. So thank you for coming along with me on the shop walk here. Thank you for watching Alan's Day. Life is about making choices. Some things are already perfect. Some things you may choose to upgrade. This channel will show you both. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks again.